Auburn Blitz is now on the air. Your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your hosts, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome into the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz on this Wednesday afternoon. Thank you so much for making some time for us on this New Year's Eve, JJ.
New Year's Eve, yeah.
You got big plans for tonight?
I'll be at the house.
You packing it in early tonight?
Yeah, oh yeah. Look, I'm 4th of July, New Year's Eve. I don't like to be out and about on those kind of
It's
holidays.
probably a wise decision.
Yeah.
No fireworks or anything? You're not a big... No. Me either.
It's too cold, man.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
going
true.
outside.
It is kind of
I'll be watching some football.
Should be some good football tonight.
Yeah.
Miami and Ohio State.
Yeah.
Right? So we'll talk about that game certainly in a little bit, as well as the other quarterfinal games. Should be a fun weekend or a fun midweek. I'm all screwed up with the Christmas being in the middle of the week and New Year's on the middle of the week. You got bowl games, big time bowl games in the middle of the week. It's messing my week up. But nonetheless, we're going to take tomorrow off on the Auburn Blitz. And everybody needs a day off from time to time.
Absolutely.
And I really need a day off from this Auburn and transfer portal and everything about
questions.
college football.
I mean, I've got questions. You may know you're more tied into kind of the talk of what's going on more than I am. There was a recruiting analyst, national recruiting analyst, that I pay attention to about a month ago, speculating that Auburn was going to change how they kind of did the NIL packages to be a little more incentive based, right?
Okay.
Is that true or not true? I don't know.
Under the Golish,
Yes.
yes, I think that is true.
Because
there were a lot of upfront money. And it's my understanding that when this new coaching staff came in, they were shocked, surprised, if not shocked, at how some of these deals were lined up.
Yeah.
And paying guys a lot of money up front for production that had not been and not realized.
Yeah. And in a vacuum, I think that's good, but if your contemporaries, the people you're recruiting against, aren't doing it the same way, that creates a problem.
It does.
Because you have to operate within the market, right? I mean,
it's true.
So I don't know. I don't know how much that has to do with any of this. And we'll just get started. What, there's 25 currently in the portal?
I got 25, and you could add, Connor Lew and Keldrick Falk, even though they're declaring for the draft, they're leaving as underclassmen. And some people count Damari Alston. Damari, yeah, that's right. At the running back, which left in mid-season.
Right.
But technically, I guess he's in the portal as well.
There's I will say this. The Cam Coleman one was the least surprising one to me. And I know that everybody was, oh, they're close, and, he won't, they're going to work out a deal. But he was the least surprising to me because I had to put myself kind of in a position if I were his representation, I'm representing him, or I'm his dad or whatever, right? And you're Cam Coleman, in his mind, he's got one more year of college ball.
Right.
And you want that year to be as productive as possible because at the end of that year, you're hoping to be a high draft pick.
First round, maybe even
top 10, right?
Yeah.
So to do that, I think Cam Coleman had to look at it and go, okay, we're replacing virtually our entire two deep on the offensive line. We're replacing the quarterback. Mm-hmm. other receivers are leaving. Like, is this the best place for me to maximize my potential next year? Or, if I go somewhere, like if I'm Steve Sarkisian, I've already sent him a video of Devontae Smith's Heisman presentation, right? I've already sent him that. Because Steve Sarkisian's got a returning quarterback who started to look good at the end of the year. He's got a team that's going to be expected to compete for the playoffs, and he needs an elite wide receiver. Hadn't had one since Xavier Worthy.
Yep.
So, what about Georgia?
Oh, well, he can go anywhere he wants in the country.
I mean, Georgia's losing their number one receiver more than likely to the draft. So they're gonna be, in the market, I would think, for a number one receiver, and they're gonna have a returning quarterback who's established and a team that's competing for the playoffs.
Like you said, put it in his perspective. I can go anywhere I want in the country.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be courting me.
Yeah. The money's going to be there no matter where I go.
Everybody will make room for me.
Yeah.
And I could be a number one no matter where I go.
That's right.
And look at what I've been playing with for the last 2 years.
Right.
Well, this situation. And now it's rats jumping off a sinking ship. Clearly, yeah.
Like I said, the Cam Coleman transfer was the least surprising to me. The ones I'm surprised about are like Jay Crawford, right? That one surprises me. Morris Williams surprised me. Malik Blockton surprised me. The defensive guys who are kind of, core pieces, those are surprising to me. Cam Coleman, not so much a surprise to me.
Oh, no, not really. What's surprising is the fact that there were discussions going on. Auburn's making I think Auburn is ponying up. He is the number one priority. And, it was all signs are, okay, it's good. And then all of a sudden there's a turn.
Right.
And then, abruptly he, enters the portal. That's the only thing that was surprising.
Yeah.
The fact that reports were coming out that, discussions going on. Auburn feels great about this.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you get misreporting, I guess, on things like that, or things like that change on a dime. But that and this, transfer portal thing, of course, it doesn't even open until the 2nd of, like we've been saying. So who knows how many more people will get in the portal from here on out. But.
And like I said, this is part of what happens. Well, number one, I think we're learning from some of the stuff that we've heard and read over the last few days. Hugh Freeze is exactly who a lot of us thought he was.
It looks like it.
And so that to me is a, kind of a revelation that, okay. This is, it is.
He may be worse than Brian Harsin.
Well, Harsin just either refused to recruit or could not recruit, one or the other.
I think refused.
I think Hugh
word.
Freeze did a good job of getting talent on the roster. I think,
but at what cost?
At the cost of apparently a pretty toxic culture. And so I think when you look at teams that go through coaching changes, a lot of times it's going to depend. You'll find out what the internal culture was by what happens in these situations. You've had a lot of players leaving. I mentioned the other day when Saban retired at Alabama, 31 players entered the portal. 3 came back, 28 portaled out. You could not have a more stable program than the one Nick Saban had at the time. So then you get a program where maybe there's instability.
Yeah.
And some toxic things going on. It's going to be worse, and so that's just, I think it's the nature of a coaching change, and then I think we're sort of learning, like, for the last couple of years, well, gosh, there's players out there, why aren't they winning games? I think we're starting to get some ideas.
Yeah, I think so. Everybody's looking at it and go, how in the world did we win 5 games?
Yeah,
it's kind of the opposite of where you. When it all, you were looking at it in real time. But, if half of the stuff is true that is coming out, like I said, Brett and I talked about it last night. We talked about it quite a bit. I talked about college football in general, I guess, and sports in general. The way college sports is, it just Auburn's been looking at this from a distance for a while now, and looking at other teams where and they've been very fortunate that they've been able to. We've had players leave, of course, but that we've not had anything like this.
Right.
And we looked at other teams and looking like this and had this feeling, well, at Auburn, the players, Auburn's a different kind of place. Auburn's no different than anybody else.
No, like I said, it is what it is. That's where it goes back to the culture thing. This is one thing. Like, all right, Billy Napier gets fired this year, mid-season, right? Should have been fired last year. Mm-hmm. But even when you knew his firing was coming, the players were still playing hard for that guy. And so it tells me that the coaching was broken. I don't think the culture was broken. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
still, they've had how many? 20. I mean, they're still bleeding players.
Yeah.
Like Auburn.
Yeah. And but that's the nature of a coaching change.
Yeah.
You're going to lose 10, 15 guys in a normal year anyway, 8 to 12, whatever.
Right.
But when you have a coaching change and a complete culture turnaround, then you're going to have situations.
And it needed to be a 180 culture revolution.
It certainly sounds
at
like
Auburn.
Yeah.
So maybe I said it last night. I'll say it again. This could be the worst thing that ever happened to Auburn. Maybe the best thing.
This is why I had a problem when Cohen, the athletic director, during the coaching search, and then even Golish when he stepped up to the microphone. Roster retention. Stop. Best coach we could possibly hire. That's our goal.
Yeah.
The roster will be what it'll be.
Yeah. All right, up against our first break here, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top-quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Is here. Glenn Smith's closing out the year. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Terrains. New full-size GMC Sierras, almost $15,000 off. New GMC Terrain Elevations, as low as $289 per month. Or take advantage of 0% financing, plus no payments until April of next year. Now is the time for end-of-year savings at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you. About 45 more minutes left in today's show. We are brought to you, as always, by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job is too big, no job is too small, commercial or residential. For all your needs, whatever they might be in the new year, give them a call today. They will be glad to help you out with all your needs, construction and excavation. Sensa Green, heating, cooling, and insulation. For air that's cool and clean, call on Sensa Green. They are the carrier dealer in this area. And, hey, it's getting cool. It's a little chilly outside for my taste. But yeah. If that heater's not working properly, if you need a new one, these are the people to call, Sensa Green. 334-487-3555. Ronald here has got a great sentiment, and I think this is becoming a growing sentiment for most Auburn people. Hello, guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Ronald, and Happy New Year to all of you out there, at least a day early. I'm tired. Let's tear it down and start fresh. We are already a 5-win team. Let the guys who want to go. I wish them all the luck, but no player is greater than the program. Auburn will still be here.
Agreed. And I think there was a sort of a narrative that when the coaching change happened, that, oh, this is going to be easy. We just keep the roster together, get a new quarterback in here, we're going to playoffs next year, right?
That seemed to be a sentiment.
It's never that easy.
No.
Coaching changes are hard. We've talked about that. So My thing on it is you don't know how much of a teardown it needs to be or should be or will be, but there's going to be some.
Culture-wise, it needs to be a Clorox situation.
Mm-hmm. And look, that's been going on in college football for 100 years, right? New coach comes in. There's some guys you want to run off. There's some guys you don't really care for, and you're just going to run them off.
Yep.
Now, used to be you didn't have the transfer portal, so you didn't quite do it this way, but you would just, in spring practice, you run a few guys off. Fall camp, you run a few guys off.
Think back to Auburn situations when Pat Dye came in, he ran off a lot of guys.
Yeah.
When Tommy Turville came in, he ran off a lot of guys. And those are the two best runs Auburn's had.
Yeah.
That's not a coincidence.
Yeah, you've got to do it. I think back to 2007, Saban's first year at Alabama. They could finish on that losing streak, lose to Louisiana Monroe. When they went to a bowl game at the end of the year, there were about 6 seniors that didn't see the field in the bowl game.
Right.
They got replaced by freshmen. And so the point was being made, yeah, you guys aren't.
You need to seek
You're not part of the plan.
Seek employment elsewhere.
Yeah.
Ed says, what's the secret at LSU to not losing 11 to the portal?
I can tell you one. One is 53. I think that's the number that I read. 53 of LSU's scholarship players are Louisiana kids. They recruit primarily in state.
Yeah.
And those kids, that's all they've ever wanted to do is play at LSU. So that's going to be part of it, is that the majority of the roster are Louisiana kids who've wanted to be at LSU their whole life. Number two, I think the fact that they set their sights on the coach they wanted early and they got him probably made the players feel better, okay, this was the plan, it worked, we did it, That's probably a part of it too. And then 3, LSU's made no bones about it. They're going to spend whatever they need to spend. No questions asked.
Yeah.
Whether it's in the portal or recruiting or retaining.
Right. And how much money is it's such an ambiguous thing with Auburn. On one hand, you hear, well, they're going to put $30 million into this roster next year. They've got the backing, and money's not an issue. Money's not an issue. And then on the other hand, you hear, well, we're talking about renegotiating contracts.
Right.
And we're talking about, so I don't know what to think about the money issue of it.
I don't either. And look, to be competitive in this current situation, between the rev share and the NIL money, you need to be around $25 million. If you want to overspend that, get up to 30, 35, really try to load up, I guess you can. But you need to be at about $25 million.
John says the term mass exodus doesn't really apply to Auburn because I think in the real exodus, at least a few Jewish people stayed behind in Egypt. Fair point. Yeah, that's true. All right. We got a few left on the plains. We'll see how many stay a little bit later. But all right, we got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more of the Auburn Blitz right after these messages.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe. Call Sensagreen.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
This is Kathy Holmes with Preparatory Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in Central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you. About 30 more minutes left in today's show. Give us a call, 256-234-6221. Let us know what's on your mind, if you got any thoughts on any of these topics that we talk about. Ed says Bruce Pearl told us that money was an issue, and that's why we don't have a number 2 big man, and it has nothing to do with Auburn winning enough. On basketball, that is absolutely true. Football, though, kind of a different story, I thought, at Auburn. You always...
Yeah, it's not I thought, you were told.
Yeah, I mean, so, who do you believe? I don't know. There's a couple of different storylines out there about how that money flows into the football program, so I don't know. But basketball, yeah, I definitely Bruce Pearl said that and told us that money was going to be an issue with that. All right, it is a new year. New Year's resolutions out there. Any Are you a New Year's resolution guy?
Not really.
No, I'm not either. I don't ever make them. I mean, it's just one year to the next. But Auburn has got a long shopping list here.
Oh, yeah.
And some major, I got 5, or this is from AU Undercover, but or 24/7, 5 of these are like major. 4 of them are the highest level you can get. Where would I don't know if you could put one above another, but you mentioned it to start the show. Byron Brown.
Well,
all of a sudden he's like,
Byron Brown is a major priority in terms of what you're able to do next year.
Yeah.
He's the 3rd-ranked quarterback in the portal. Now,
there's nobody in front of him at this point.
I also mentioned to you during the break, watch your back on that because Miami's going to be looking for a quarterback, and Shannon Dawson's a heck of a play caller and probably would love to have a Byron Brown in there. I don't know who else is going to be out there looking. Doesn't sound like Florida's going to be in the market. I think LSU's got their sights set on the kid from Arizona State, is what it looks like anyway. But who knows? And so, but in terms of overall, like, number one priority, you got pretty much the whole 2 deep on the offensive line to replace. And most of the 2 deep on the defensive line to replace.
Yep.
So that, just in terms of overall health of the program, those to me are 1 and 2. I can, no offense to any of the wide receivers, I can find wide receivers. There's wide receivers out there.
Sure. A couple at South Florida.
Yeah, there's corners out there, right? And they're not greatly expensive, super duper, all-American corners, but I can get by.
Yeah.
Same thing with wide receivers. Same thing with running back. But offensive and defensive linemen that can compete in the Southeastern Conference don't grow on trees. And so that, to me, would be my number 1 priority. I'd love to have Byron Brown if I can. If I can't, I need to find a couple other guys.
And again, it's not just, hey, guys, we'll go out and offer you a scholarship, and they'll come to Auburn.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a certain amount, a finite amount of money here, unless Jimmy Rain or somebody else is going to double up on what they normally are given. So you've got a certain amount. How do you allocate it? And who's in charge of that at Warsaw at Auburn? He's the new general manager. Mm-hmm. You got to dice up how much of this, and this is almost, I know other teams have done it, but I've never even thought about, we got to bring in an entirely new offensive line and a couple of backups.
Yeah.
If not, 2 or 3 more backups. We got a few left on the team. And a new quarterback. The quarterback room at Auburn, this is just unthinkable. 5-10 years ago, the quarterback room at Auburn, it was everybody left last year and everybody left this year.
Yeah.
They're replacing an entire, not one guy, an entire quarterback room 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I wouldn't want to be a college coach. Even for the money. It's a nightmare.
It is really, we mentioned how important culture is, right? That helps a lot.
It does.
And then there's how you manage it, right? That's these GM positions have become so critical. I think I think one of the best moves I saw a college football team make this offseason was, forget about the coaching search at Florida, but they went to Howie Roseman with the Philadelphia Eagles, who's the best personnel guy in the NFL, and they said, hey, we want to hire your number 2 guy because he just happens to be a Florida guy. Mm. And Roseman gave his blessing and let the guy go ahead and leave. So their new GM was the number 2 personnel guy for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's going to know something about putting a roster together.
Yeah.
And so these GM positions are going to become so critically important, not just in terms of how you divvy up the funds, but constructing the roster like, look, I've got 2 all-conference guys on the offensive line. I need some role players, talented guys, but they can be role players, right? And then same thing at every position and kind of building that. And that's going to be a critical piece of every program from here on out, because you can't keep replacing your entire quarterback room every year if you want to have any kind of sustainable success.
I wouldn't think.
Yeah.
But so, an entire offensive line, an entire quarterback room, your defensive line, you're talking about, half of the defensive line, and Malik Blockton, Antonio Colvin never even played, but Walker played a lot. Zeke Walker played a lot. Bobby James and Travis played a lot. James Ash didn't play hardly any. Jay Hardy played a pretty good amount. That all you got coming back is your really young guys, Malik Autry, Jordan Crawford, and then 2 guys you're bringing in from this early class. 2 guys on the defensive line.
Yeah.
And one of them didn't play a whole lot in Jordan Crawford. Again, and I didn't even know. I mean, what does success look like next year? I've said that for the last week and a half.
No way to know it till you get to spring.
Wow.
There is no way to even.
You can't
there's no way.
Yeah.
Till after the portal to even have an idea of what teams are going to look like.
It's true. This is modern football, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
A fresh start begins at home. This new year, Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air is bringing comfort your way with maintenance inspections starting at just $29 and installations as low as $50 a month. Start the year right with Dixie.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you. Just a couple of more segments left in today's show. 256-234-6221. I always like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Great place to get some tremendous food in the Montgomery or Auburn area. Go and check out their website, steaksandwine.com, just the letter N, steaksandwine.com. Got a tremendous selection of wines there. Got steaks, ribs, burgers, all different kind of stuff, casseroles. Got daily lunch specials, so go and check out that website into the new year. I'm sure they'll have some great specials. They got, again, weekly, daily specials. The food is tremendous. The people are great. Go and check them out. Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Ronald has another statement here, and this is a sentiment. I encourage you to go and watch or find the Sports Blitz from last night and listen to Brett for the first two segments. He pretty much goes into this and echoes what you're saying, Ronald. He says, I remember players who loved Auburn and turned down the NFL because they loved Auburn and didn't want to leave the program in bad shape. It seems like today's players are all about the money. If Cam Coleman really loves Auburn, he could not stand to leave the program in the way it is now. I don't think he and the other guys wanted to be at Auburn. I think they wanted to be at Auburn in the beginning, but they care far more about, and I mean, it is what it is. It's
a first-round rookie contract in the NFL is worth anywhere from $30 to $80 million. I'm going to repeat that: $30 to $80 million.
Yeah.
I can love something, but not to the detriment, not to the possible detriment of my career.
No.
I have children, right? And if I'm advising them on what to do, you can love something all you want to. But if you feel like it may be to the detriment of your future, then you can love it from afar.
Right.
And I mean, it's just, $30 to $80 million is the rookie wage scale on a first contract.
But
and the vast majority of that's guaranteed money.
But if you bring it down to the portal, we're talking about the difference in, I don't know, $100,000.
Yeah,
in certain situations,
and that's why I'm always cautious about, because we always have a tendency to say, well, if they choose to stay, they stayed because they loved us.
Yeah.
If they choose to leave, they just left for the money. Come on, sometimes maybe they choose to stay because we paid more.
Yeah.
Or maybe they choose to leave because we didn't. Or maybe they chose to leave because they had a better relationship with the coaching staff at another place. I don't know. I know Cam Coleman was committed to A&M before he flipped to Auburn. Will he go back to A&M? Does he still have those relationships? I don't know. Might. But like I said, Coleman to me was the least surprising of the people in the portal because of what he's got on the line next year. And you're talking about generational, huge, life-changing $30 to $80 million and a second contract if you succeed that's going to put you in the $150 million range. I can love something from afar, man.
Yeah.
But so I can understand his reasoning better than most. I disagree on this. I don't think NIL is the problem. I think the transfer portal is the problem.
Yeah.
And here's what I mean. I think if you just had a couple of simple rules with the portal, you get one free transfer.
Like it used to be.
And then after that, if you want to transfer again, that's fine, but you're sitting out a year. Unless you have earned a degree. If you're a graduate, all bets are off, right?
Okay.
But you get one free transfer. Now, that's not going to help you in a coaching change because I do think that's fair. I think you should get a free transfer if your coach leaves. That's fair.
Makes sense.
But I think that one little rule change would do so much to alleviate this idea that the whole testing the waters thing. Let me go see what I'm really worth on the open market, right? That's the part you got to, I don't think NIL is the enemy here. I think the portal is the enemy.
I think the way that NIL is set up is a problem. And I said that last night. I've said that all along, that it needs to be all about the player. You need to do away with collectives. It can't come from the school. Do it like the NFL does. I mean, if a guy wants to go out and have a commercial, he wants to make 10 commercials, wants to do whatever he wants to do, that's his business. But it can't come from the school. With the revenue sharing coming in,
keep in mind that
and the salary cap,
the
that's
NIL
fine.
money over the rev share is not coming from the school. It's coming from supporters of the school who own businesses who then fund it.
It's coming from the school. I'm just saying.
It's not.
It's coming from the program.
Like there's no check from Auburn University.
No, but it's coming from the program.
Right. The program is building in deals for these kids with Nike. Or
it's not. They're setting these things up, and
Right.
and they're just basically funneling money to the recruits over and atop the salary, which is going to be the salary cap. So. Again, that's got to change. All right, we'll come back. We'll kind of wrap the show up. Talk about the playoffs coming up today and tomorrow. Don't go anywhere. More to come right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. And eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carry or cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe. Call Sensagreen.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare. Serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
SignSource is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this New Year's Eve program today. All right, JJ, tonight you got the Cotton Bowl, Miami and Ohio State. Ohio State's a 9.5-point favorite. Miami coming off a ugly but big win over Texas A&M. Ohio State coming off a loss to Indiana. Any chance for the Hurricanes?
Yeah, 9.5 sounds crazy to me in that.
Really?
But you know, maybe they know something I don't know. But Julian Sayan's been very efficient.
They always seem to know something.
Julian Sayan has been very efficient this year, but they don't turn him loose very much. And I just don't know if you're going to 3, 4, 5 yards of play Miami's defense down the field. I just don't know. Miami's defense is really, really good. Ruben Bain is really, really good.
They got a couple of defensive ends that'll really get after the quarterback.
So I think
that's what Indiana did to Sayan.
I think it'll be interesting to see how Miami approaches it. Right? I'm assuming that they're going to be a little more wide open than they were at A&M because they won't have those wind conditions they had at College Station. So, can Carson Beck have a game? If Carson Beck can have a game, I think Miami can win.
It could be interesting, very interesting. Tomorrow, of course, you got Oregon and Texas Tech kicking things off in the Orange Bowl at 11 o'clock in the morning. Oregon a 2.5-point favorite, but watch out now, the Red Raiders.
I kind of like Oregon. I mean, somebody pointed this out the other day, and I don't remember who. I give them credit, but Oregon's going to look across the field at Texas Tech, and they will have seen a number of teams similar. Texas Tech's going to look across the field at Oregon. The two best teams they've played are BYU and Utah. They haven't seen anybody that looks like Oregon.
Right.
So you may see Oregon jump out to an early lead and just never let it go. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I like Oregon covering 2.5.
Okay. The Rose Bowl, Alabama and Indiana. Indiana 7.5 points. That seems high to me.
It does, but I mean, I get it.
They are the number one team in the country.
They are the number one team in the country. I do get what an opportunity though to think about if you're Ty Simpson, right? Because if you play well in this game, you're going to be on the same field as Mendoza, who's going to be the number one pick. So if you play well tonight and you look like you belong in that same conversation, you could solidify yourself as the number 2 quarterback in the draft, no worse than number 3, because this is not a big draft class for quarterbacks. And if Dante Moore comes back to Oregon, you may solidify yourself as the number 2. So
that's big time.
Big opportunity for Ty Simpson to have a game and, win or lose, have a game and look good.
Yeah. Then you got the Sugar Bowl that night. Ole Miss and Georgia.
Alabama covering the 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Georgia 6.5, but you think Ole Miss has got a puncher's chance?
Like I said, it's a gut feeling that Ole Miss is going to play really well. I just don't think anybody's beating Georgia. I've got Georgia and Oregon in the national championship, so I got to roll with Georgia.
All right. Got Oregon in the national championship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Dante Moore is a big difference maker.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to argue with it. I mean, I think any of these teams could win it. I really believe. I mean, I think it'd be if Miami won it, that'd be a shocker. I think, but
if Alabama won it, it'd be a bit of a shocker.
I wouldn't shock me.
How many one-dimensional teams win national titles? It's not many.
It's not many, but. If somebody's going to do it, it would be Alabama.
What would be shocking is if Alabama runs for 150 yards tomorrow. That would be shocking.
It was pretty shocking when they ran for 150 on Auburn.
Yeah.
On this day, happy birthday, Anthony Hopkins, Hannibal Lecter now.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Ben Kingsley, another
great actor.
Fine actor.
By the way, I don't know how many of you are into kind of dark movies that are a little bit depressing and sad.
Okay.
But Ben Kingsley, best known for playing Gandhi.
Yeah.
But he's in a movie called The House of Sand and Fog. And it's a fabulous movie, but it is dark.
Okay. Drama?
Yeah.
Yeah. John Denver.
Rocky Mountain.
Born on this day.
Yeah.
Died in 1997 in a plane crash. Tim Matheson, Otter.
Animal House.
He
was the president, right?
Is it just me, or is it odd that Tim Matheson's the same age as Ben Kingsley? They're both born in 1943.
Yeah, I guess it is a little
That is crazy. Otter's 43. Donna Summer.
Disco Queen.
1948, died in 2012. Val Kilmer, one of the coolest guys.
He is. And again, if you've never seen him play Jim Morrison in The Doors, do yourself a favor and go watch it.
Better performance, Jim Morrison in The Doors or Doc Holliday
I still
Tombstone?
go Jim Morrison in The Doors.
Really?
Because
he was great. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
He's just he was really I still love Real Genius. It just Rick Aguilera, longtime baseball. Mm-hmm. He was on that 91 Twins team that beat the Braves. He was on that 86 Mets team that won it all. Brent Barry.
Basketball?
Yep.
Rick Barry's son?
Son of Rick Barry, yeah. Tony Kanaan.
Don't know.
Race driver.
Okay.
1974. Jason Campbell.
Auburn
quarterback.
Funny story about Jason Campbell. I was talking with a business owner in downtown Auburn, and this is in the fall when Jason Campbell had arrived. And this particular business owner was in a Bible study group with Tommy Tuberville. And he told me then, he said, boy, he goes, we were doing our men's Bible study, and Campbell had just gotten to campus. He was out on the quad out there throwing the football. He said, Tuberville called me in the window and said, watch this guy throw. Watch this guy throw. Because he could sling it. And he could.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up for us.
JJ. Gabby Douglas is.
I'm Andy.
Birthday.
To gold medal winning gymnast.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Gabby Douglas.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody out there. We'll talk again a little bit later.